everybody, this is Shawn Powell. This is going to be 5 minutes of training for online business for 2022. I am a huge fan of Exitus Elite, so if you see me as the Exitus Elite guy in a lot of videos, well, that's what I do as my primary business, but the training itself is going to be universal for anybody, okay? Now, I will tell you, out of all the things I do in online business, YouTube videos and Facebook marketing into Facebook groups and things of that nature were my go-tos. There was just something about it. You always want to go to where your strong points, what your strengths are. And for me, I had such a belief, and I wanted people to sense and know that I believed in what I was doing, that I was excited, I had enthusiasm, and I was 100% behind the business I was doing. But with that being said, y'all, my weakest point, so obviously here's why the money came rolling in. I let people connect with me, right? So, but my weakest point, I would say, wasn't YouTube videos or Facebook or branding myself. It was emails, right? So what this is going to be about is going to be emails itself. I'm going to show you one of my emails. Emails should be sort of, I would say it's almost personal, in my opinion. So this is one of the emails I sent 18 hours ago. Had a guy named John that came through. John had actually come through before. So I wanted to try some stuff, right? Now, emails is about trying and learning. There is no pride issues at all. If you come in on day one and you make this video, and this is where you're at, and a year later, if you're using the exact same video email and you haven't tried anything, where have you learned? You have learned nothing, right? So email should be, here's where I start, and then the email itself should be you thinking, well, that email's a little long. Maybe I should try this, cut this down to this. Well, you've already got a base right here where you started at. Well, if it looks like that the people coming through actually, going further or signing up or whatever goes down from there, then you might say, well, maybe I cut it down too much. Let's go back to where I was. And then maybe you want to put something a little bit more personal. You want to try some stuff and see what happens. Things of that nature, y'all. So to me, it becomes a little bit of a learning experience, but it's okay to learn when it comes to emails, okay? Write things that are real. Tell people what you think about your business, what it means to you, what would it mean to you and your family. Tell them the big, tell them the big picture. What makes it great? Why did you join that business? The word review is one of the biggest review words that you'll ever see against anything. A car, a video game, a book, a online business. I mean, anything, y'all. The word review is big. The reason the word review is big is because people want to know what you think, right? So what I do is I always take a picture of me and my little boy, me and my girlfriend, or me out and about. We got a big boat that we bought a couple of years ago. I like to be out on it. Sometimes I take pictures of it, but I want to give people someone to connect with. That's the most important thing. The difference between me and everybody else using default pages is I'm giving these people someone to connect with that gets this, that believes in what they're doing. I believe in this business. Now, normally, I would have just this picture right here. And then down here, I was like, hey, John, I wanted to tell you thanks for coming by. And sorry for the slow reply. I have gotten to where I write my own emails back to people that are coming through. I think every person looking deserves that. So these are the things that you need to know. Okay, now what I actually do, y'all, and I want you to understand, this is me evolving, trying things. I've been free from the job now for going on 7 years, yet here I am trying things. You think I'd have it down pat, right? I was not strong at writing emails, but what I did realize is I was very passionate about it, so I would write things that meant something to me as what I was doing, and sometimes they were really long. Now, if you do not have a clue about how to write an email, then the best thing for you to do, to be honest, is get in the back pocket of somebody who is good at writing emails. I had a guy named Frank. He could say so much with just a few words, right? And I know that his click-in rates are really good. Now, so what I would do is I would jump into their business just so I could get the emails themselves and learn from his emails. I could copy them, change a couple things around. At least it gave me a starting point as to where to go, right? But I will tell you this. Let these people connect with you. A follow-up email is the first email that you send out behind a business after someone comes through, right? Now, recently, I wanted to try something. So I was like, hey, John, buddy, first of all, look at this time, the time on this image. This is me making another $1,000 about 2 hours before you just came through. It is, and I take the time to put the date in, and it's about 4 p.m. I just got home from picking my son up from school and him taking exams. But this is how real this business is. $1,000+ days changes lives, man, plain and simple. Okay, first of all, I used the word man, so that's a redneck thing. Maybe it is, but John knows that I wrote that. Obviously, it wouldn't be for something else. Secondly, it is 4 o'clock in the evening when I'm writing this. He just went through a few minutes before. So now he knows that I'm telling him the truth about it, and then I am sitting there. Now, most of y'all, to be honest, you aren't going to care enough or whatever to write this in there. But y'all, you think about this. 1 or 2 sentences with the rest of it being a default can be the difference between someone knowing that you're real and just feeling like just the email went out. And that can make the difference, y'all. So here I am. I'm trying something to see what happens. I believe it's going to make a difference. I haven't done enough studying with it to learn just yet, but I don't see where it hurt for me to write those little extra things in it, right? So that's what I personally do. Secondly, y'all, and this is real important. Let me show you this. When it goes to compose, this is a big one right here, y'all. So let me put my name up here. This is Shawn Powell. All right, it's my email right here. Now, at the bottom right, I know my head's in the way. The 3 little dot thingies at Gmail on your computer lets you go to templates. Now, I can go to templates over here, and this is called a canned response. So I'm going to click that. I want you to look at this. There you go. This is the same email I just sent. So if somebody came in, what I'll do is I'll say, hey, Shawn, I would change this. And y'all, I do this for every person that comes in, right? And if it's a woman, I say, hey, Miss Gina, or whatever the name's going to be. There you go, y'all. Hey, Shawn, all this is put in here. I add my bonuses. I let them know what makes me different than everybody else. I have a video for them to check out, or whatever it's going to be right here. I have my link to the actual, see the sales page that I've created. My phone number is right there, and there's my link again. Y'all, that is all you really need. Emails itself, do think about this, that your phone is going to look like a book real easy. Even though there ain't a whole lot of text there, it can easily look like a lot. So if you're writing something and it's very real and personal to you, I think a little bit longer message would be okay. Some people are going to drop off. Some people just don't like to read a lot. On a computer, it may not look like that much, but on a phone, it can be a lot. So that's something else to think about. Sometimes less is more when it comes to emails, especially when most people are using their phone. So don't go trying to make huge emails if you can help it. I'm going to send this right here. And let me go to my inbox. This is to me. Glad I didn't go to spam. And that's it, y'all. This is a picture of me and my little boy giving someone to connect with. Something real that I wrote right here. And then this is the rest is just copy and paste down below. That's what works for me. The follow-up email to me is more important than all the email responders combined together. This is the one that I get most responses to from people that were reaching back out to me. Don't use the word money. Certain keywords that would kind of trigger, that would go into spam boxes and things like that, y'all. It's something to think about. With that being said, y'all, definitely get in the back pocket of someone and look at how their emails are. If emails is not your strongest suit, if you're doing online business and you're doing paid advertising, you may really want to consider doing AWeber or GetResponse as a possibility. Even with the email, autoresponders going out, I would still personally write one for my Gmail, use canned response, and then do this. That's just me personally. I have done that for years. I have been number 1, number 2 in the world in just about every offer I've ever done. And even with emails being my weakest point, I'm still branding myself and letting these people connect with me. And that's the name of the game, y'all. Absolutely. So if you're interested in an awesome business, y'all, I'm telling you, I've been with them for 6 years, still smiling from ear to ear, 40K plus months, $9,000 a day, inside this business right by itself. I don't do any form of paid advertising. I've got over 300 videos for it. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely a huge fan. Looking forward to 2022. I'll put your first member in for you. I have my own training. It's called 3-Generation Bonus Training. Me and 2 other 6-figure earners that love one-up systems. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, y'all, contact me down below. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy all these training videos I've got. I've got a lot more coming. And with that being said, y'all, I look forward to seeing you on our team hearing from you and seeing you in the next video. Appreciate it.